Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages and genders, welcome back to a brand new episode of Tech on the Cheap. My name is Jeremy Kaiser, and I am unbiased. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about, I'm going to slaughter the name, Tzumi. I know I slaughtered that, Tzumi, Tzumi ProBuds. You will find these in the compulsive aisle of Walmart. From somewhere between 15 and 20 bucks. The price fluctuates, but I got mine for $20. I personally love rip-off products, and these are obviously trying to rip off the Apple AirPods, but I like the idea because it gives companies like Apple a run for their money and shows people just how much money actually goes into these products and how much profit Apple's making. The AirPods are much more sophisticated and have way more bells and whistles than these things. I will say that. I have a friend that has a pair, and he went down the comparison list with me. These are very simple. These do one thing, and I can't honestly say that they do it very well. You get what you pay for. You're only paying $20. You get 3 hours roughly of battery life from each pod. I use one pod at a time. They do fit rather well in your ear. However, my job requires me to talk quite a bit, so they will eventually fall out of your ear. They do come with little rubber nipples, at least mine did, that help them fit a little bit better. They're really decent at pairing. This one pairs to this one, and this one pairs to the phone unless you use them one at a time. The charging case is pretty good about recharging them. I think the charging case is neater than the earphones themselves just because of what it is. You're getting exactly what you pay for. Now, the downside to these is I tried to edit one of my videos on my computer, and my computer does have Bluetooth, and I paired these up trying to use these to edit a video, and the lag, there was a solid 3-second lag. So needless to say, I could not edit a video, not very well. Had to look at the audio peaking at the bottom of the screen to figure out how to edit the video with these, so I just kind of gave up using these. The actual headset I use to normally edit videos is this. I'm going to do a review on this later on, but these are worth every nickel. They're still not high-end, but they're only $15 at Family Dollar. I want to make a video on those because if you hadn't noticed, I'm a pretty big fan of earbuds. They're a huge part of my job delivering food for Grubhub. But yeah, these are a good backup pair to my aftershocks. That's what I use these for. When my aftershocks go dead, which is rare on an 8-hour shift, I usually make it home with some charge to spare in my aftershocks. But in the rare occurrence that my aftershocks do die, I have these as my backup pair. These have no bells and whistles. You don't tap them, touch them to pause anything. They kick out audio. They do have a mic. The mic is halfway decent quality. I have had several conversations on the phone using the mic on these, and it wasn't bad, it just wasn't superior, but you could still clearly hear every word on both ends. But yeah, you're looking at 3 hours a piece. If you use them one at a time, one will charge up in the time that the other one's being used, so I use them one at a time. I'm not going to sit here and say that they're comfortable, because I have a problem with earbuds. I can't wear them for a very long period of time because the inside of my ears get really raw. So I prefer, my aftershocks are the best choice for me, or over-ear headsets. In the event that I have no other choice and I need something in my ear to hear the GPS, phone calls, etc., etc. These are most certainly it. And who are these for? Well, these are really for everybody. You're going to not like them if you're used to AirPods. If you're spoiled by Apple products, you're not going to like these. At least I say you're going to have a hard time liking them, because AirPods have all kinds of bells and whistles that these do not. These are straightforward. You can't pause. Well, actually you can from this button. You can pause, but it's really hard when it's in your ear to hit that button and get it to go in. And sometimes it doesn't always register on your phone that you're trying to pause the music, etc., etc. You can hang up and answer calls with that button. You know, AirPods, you can tap them. You can pull them out and it'll pause the music, all kinds of stuff. You're not getting that kind of technology here. These are pretty simple, straightforward, and that's your multifunction button that stops everything and it keeps everything going. Sound quality is about as good as you would expect from these. It does not blast your eardrum out. If you're driving down the road with your window down, you're going to have a hard time hearing this. Is kind of a good perspective, I guess. You're really gonna, like, if you got your window rolled down and you're driving down the road, you're gonna be holding this thing a little bit closer to your eardrum to hear what's going on, even at max volume. And max volume also depends on your phone, how loud of a signal your Bluetooth will go up to and everything else like that. The case, slide them right back into the case fairly easily. They light up, so you can start charging again. See them lit up there. I just think that's the neatest part of these. It does recharge mini USB, not USB-C. We're not completely converted over yet. But yeah, the case, I don't know why, the case is so much neater to me than the earphones themselves. But they're a really simple product. You're getting exactly what you pay for. No huge thing, but if you have nothing else, yes, they're better than wired earbuds. I've not been jogging in these. They do fall on my ear from talking a lot, my jawbone rubbing up against them and kind of pushing them out of my ear. I don't have that kind of problem out of wired earbuds, but the weight of the wire might be holding them in. I'm not really sure, but this is all subjective because everybody's ears are different. These might be the product for you. Perfect for little kids. I wouldn't give them to any kid below 5 because they could definitely swallow one of these and that wouldn't be a good thing. Teenagers, they can't afford AirPods. I would never make fun of you for having these. Now these are just as good as AirPods in terms of what they're capable of doing. They take phone calls and you can listen to music and hear the GPS. If you're into editing videos, serious phone calls for serious lengths of time, these might not be for you, but they are definitely the way to go if you don't have $100 to $200 for the AirPods that Apple wants. You'll find similar versions of these at Dollar General, Family Dollar, for all roughly the same price, about $20. I personally think that things like this are good to have in the world, so people that don't have a lot of money can still have a little luxury, or at least feel like that they do. And that's why I like this product. But anyway, it comes with the charging cord. That's about it. They really are, in my opinion, $20 is the right price for these. I wouldn't give more than $20 for these because there is no bells and whistles at all. If you just want to listen to music and take a random phone call and watch videos, this is the product for you. If you're trying to do anything past that, jogging, editing videos, cannot really say that I recommend these. But for $20, you never know. They might work better for you than they do for me. I'm just giving you my opinion, which is very subjective on this particular product. Walmart has these in the compulsive aisle, electronics, about anywhere in the store, really. I found these at the compulsive aisle, getting a candy bar. Here they were. Links in the description below where you can get them. Get your hands on this particular set, this very model. Merry Christmas, everybody.